Listen, I have something for you today. Those who rejoiced over your downfall are going down for your sake right now. It is so funny for you to rejoice now and start crying tomorrow. That is how the enemies go. So you need to wait to the end of this video because I have something deep to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So many people who have already rejoiced, celebrated your downfall, who have already been happy because you are going one pain to another, who were secretly celebrating because things are hard around you, because things are not going the way you wanted it. Many of them who rejoice so early are crying. Now that I'm telling you politely, they are crying because what they did to you automatically by fire them. What they did to destroy you end up destroying them. What they did to frustrate you end up frustrating them. God is not a man that he should be what? He should lie. Neither a son of man that he should do what? Repent. So many people are suffering today. Many people are in pain. Many people are what? Are in hurt because everything that they did to you secretly, the way they mock you, but publicly come and be giving you advice, the way they laughed at you, what they did on your behalf, all of them are now coming back to them. Rejoice not over me, oh yeah, my enemy, that if I fall, I will rise again. So many people who have been mocking you because of that situation, that little pain, that little misunderstanding around your home, around your marriage, one thing to another that involved, one thing to another that happened, and many of them were secretly what? Celebrating, but publicly advising you are now suffering. And now was suffering because of you. And now in pain because of you. Because what they did to destroy you, what they used to mock you, that particular thing that they have used to mock you is what they are facing right now that I'm telling you. What they used to mock you, that thing that they used to laugh at you, that is exactly what they are going through. We are living in a world where people will just be telling you, take heart, God is still great. Maybe you're involved in one difficulties to another. Many of them will just be, we just be like, you need to take heart. You don't need to think it much. Well, God knows why. God knows this. But they are the reason why all those things are happening around you. Crying is all over them. Pain is all over them because what they did to destroy you, what they did to frustrate you is now frustrating everything about them. It's not causing them pain. Because trying to destroy you, what they used to mock you, what they used to laugh at you, that is exactly what is going on around them. Many of them are regretting why they ever laid that word. Many people who have already rejoiced, he thought he will always be happy. He thought he will always make it. He thought he will always be smiling. Every time good thing is always happening around him. Every time he's always happy. Every time he always giving us that good news. What God is doing what God can do does not exist. Every time he is always increasing. His business is always increasing. He is always doing well. Are you the only one in this place that you are doing well? Are you the only one in this place that you are making it? Are you the only one in this place that you are doing this, you are doing that? There's something bad about you. And now, you see, God have already, God have already shamed you. God have already done this. And now you will... You come say, so many of them are suffering because what they used to laugh at you, what they used to mock you and pretending as if they are with you, what they used to laugh at you, that is exactly what God is using to shame them. That is what God is using to do. To disappoint them, because the Bible says he disappointed the devices of the crafties so that their hands will not carry out their enterprise. So many people are reaping what they did, what they sow, what they plot, that is what exactly that they are reaping right now. That is exactly what they are reaping right now that I'm telling you what here. So many people are reaping exactly what they sow. You know what I'm saying? So many of them are no longer happy. They are no longer whom they do used to be. Why? Because that thing that they used to laugh at you, that is exactly what people now are using to mock them. What they used to, to talk bad of you, those ones who gather all around talking bad of you, but they will still come around you and be telling you what others say, but they will never tell you what they did on your behalf. God is punishing all of them. God is giving them the reward that they deserve for talking bad of you, for speaking evil word against you, for saying all manners of word against you. God is automatically doing what? Punishing them. They are not crying because they rejoiced and celebrated your pain. They were happy when things were so rough around you. They were happy when things were not going well around you. They were so happy because things are not moving the way you expected it. Many of them rejoiced. Many of them celebrated. But now they are crying. Abba Father, have mercy on me. Baba, have mercy on me. I have come to your presence. Sure, you know I am your son. Do not let me go. Baba, sure, you know. Who is you? You don't know your father? Imagine calling God, trying to deceive God. You can deceive Samson, you can't deceive God. So many of them are reaping exactly what they did. That is what they are reaping. That is why you need not to pity for them. Pity not for the wicked. Remember.